Hello guys, welcome to your home of infotainment. So Vic TV, as usual, we're right here to ensure that you're up to speed with whatever is happening around our streets. So China Square has been in the news lately. The past 1 or 2 weeks has been really about China Square. Every now and then you are hearing about China Square. So today we just decided to come by and have a look at the place because it was closed down last week and then it was reopened, I think 4 days ago. We are shooting this on Saturday, so it's 4 days ago. I think it was on Friday rather. So it was opened, I think, on a Tuesday. Yeah, so it has been running for 4 days now. So we are right here to just have a look. I've just shown you guys the parking lot. It's really full. Guys are just coming in and others going out once they're done with their shopping. So it's really full. So we are right here at the entrance. So let's just get in and have a look at what is happening. So there are a number of businesses that have been established around that have now started operating as a result of this mall being active. Previously, the entire space was unoccupied. Yeah, guys. So let's go in and have a look at the place. So yeah, that's their staircase. That's how you get into the mall. And yeah, as you can see from afar, it's really full already. Guys are in there. Some are at the cashier, the tills. They're making their payments. And then, of course, we're now on the first floor. The first floor is basically contains the general category. General category meaning much of what is there is actually for general home use. That is the bicycles, the toys, the bags, that is the luggage, the carpets. So all these are contained in the first floor. Yeah, so let's just have a look. There are a lot of bikes over there. Fortunately or unfortunately, the prices are really not friendly. I didn't really pick the prices. I saw the prices, but I didn't really pick them for the camera. So like I did not zoom them in so that you can have a look. But most of these bikes are above 6,000, which is not really the street price. So my take on these, if you have another option, please, you'll rather look for the product out there instead of coming to purchase it at this particular place. So really, I don't really champion as much. I'm not really against the mall anyway. You can come and buy, but you need to equally do your price check out there before just coming to make your purchase. So looking at these are just some soft care pads and a few other brands, soft care diapers as well. So the price is basically similar to the street price, 70 shillings for the pads and 700 shillings for the diapers. So it's basically closer to the current market price in the street. So yeah, no, they're not really it's not that bad. You can still manage that. But now switching gears to the suitcases, that is the luggage category. It has actually a very massive luggage space, as you can see. There are about 5 aisles containing luggage. Having a background in this industry of retail, I think this is quite impressive because most of the dealers in retail that I know have dedicated very little space for the luggage category because it's not a category that contributes much. Yes, it has good margins, but doesn't really move as much. Products normally are very slow. But looking at what they have here, it's really doing well. So let's hear from a customer.
But they have given them very good publicity that has made now people to come over. But when there's no good deal here. They're not cheap. There's no good deal at all. Yeah? It's not a quality that can last. Very poor quality. Actually, you can get better quality in Isli at a very good price. At a very good price, you can do. Yeah. So you are lied to, definitely. The media won. I mean, the government won anyway. Sure.
Yeah, so I had actually picked the customer's reactions over there, and the customer was really mad at the prices because he's a Sudanese customer. He came from afar, having heard of the mall and having been told that the prices are good and all that. But when he got here, he found that actually the deal that is at Isli, the deal that is at Kamkunji, there are good deals over there as compared to what China Square is offering. So let's have a look at the carpet section. So as I told you, these are general section, a general category floor. So basically everything that is here is from the general category, moving from luggage or the carpets, the bicycles and all that. So let's have a look at the carpets. It's actually a massive space, a very huge space. When you now compare to the other retailers that the Carrefours, the Naivas, the Quick Marts, they've dedicated very little space for the general category. But looking at China Square, it has really dedicated a massive space for this category, having occupied the entire floor. Actually, we'll get to have a look at the second floor as well. Much of what is there is from the general category, that is furniture and part of electronics is occupying the second floor. But let's first finish with the first floor. So as you can see, we have a number of mats. There are very many mats. Some are very nice, very smooth, but again some are very rough, and customers are mad that you guys are overcharging us. These things are not even smooth as you are describing them to be. But you see, reactions are reactions anyway. So yeah, we must honor what customers are saying, considering that the customer is always right. Yeah, so there is a very massive space over there, and they have a huge number of carpets that are displayed over there, that are on the floor, where customers can now get to choose from the various sizes. Yeah, so the prices range from around 2,100 for the small mats up to 17,000 for the for the big carpets. When you look at these prices and compare to the prices that are offered at let's say maybe you're talking of Gikomba, you're talking of Kamkunji, if you go for a carpet over there, you'll buy at an amount, rather the cost close to this or even lower. So as I said, you really need to do your homework very well before embarking on buying from this particular place. So you need to do your homework well. Do a price check first before you just pop in to buy something. Otherwise you'll get that the prices here are very exorbitant, so you might end up getting used. So you need to know your prices well. However, I noted that most of the customers who are coming to this mall are middle class. Most of them are driving customers, so perhaps they don't really they can't really go to the Kamkunjis of this world because of this. It's a strenuous exercise to go to such markets, the Gikombas and all that. So they'll rather just come here because they can get ample parking. So they'll rather just come here and purchase their products here, even though Kiswahili tunasema watakuwa wamegongwa. They don't really care about kugongwa. What they care about is convenience, really. Yeah, so they want to shop at their own time, at their convenience. No rush, no hassle. So they want to limit the hassle. So yeah, we wish them very well. But basically, mimi nimewachanua. The prices are not really that friendly. So yeah, in especially the carpet category. Yeah, so we have a number of bras here for ladies. Yeah, so bras and some sleeping clothes over here. So yeah, such are the sleeping clothes. I have forgotten the name, so I'm trying to recall the name we used to call them, but it's not really, I'm not able to recall. So yeah, they're they're going at about 600 shillings. Not that bad, but you can buy that. And then of course their capes, as I've just shown you, the quality is not very good. They're selling at 70 shillings. So in the street you can get a very good cape at 300, or baseball cap. So it's a matter of just getting to do your homework again, if you are really a rational shopper that is very conscious of cost. So not all shelves are occupied. Some assume that things have been bought, they have sold out, or for some they are yet to really organize themselves, considering that they were closed for quite some time last week before reopening on Tuesday. So there's a very high probability that they are yet to restock in most shelves. Yeah, so there you go. Those are umbrellas. It's a whole aisle again of umbrellas. The prices are quite high. Majority of these umbrellas are selling at 1,000 shillings. Then we move to still the luggage category. So the luggage category is occupying more than 10 aisles actually. I'd said 5, but 5 were for suitcases. So these are now bags. We've laptop bags, we've school bags, we've the hiking bags and all that. So basically the bag section is here. the waste bags like what I'm just holding. So yeah, there are quite many. They're quite a good variety of all these things. So it's a matter of you making a decision. Is this what I want to buy? Yeah. And then of course you get to enjoy. Yeah, so it's bags everywhere. Yeah, so majority of these bags range from 950 shillings to 2500 for the bag. So that is the range. It's basically similar to the street prices, but in the streets you can get to negotiate, but when you come here it's very hard to negotiate. But now again, pros and cons of shopping at the street. At the street you're never too sure that you'll get the product that you're looking for. Yeah, but right here you're guaranteed that if the product is on shelf, definitely it's just a matter of you paying for it and getting to secure it. So yeah, do your math again. If you feel it's appropriate for you, go for it. If you feel it doesn't really work for you, then visit the streets and get better deals. But as I said, I'm not campaigning against China Square. Mine is to just inform you guys what is happening, and then you guys will definitely make a decision. So that is the fragrance section. A lot of perfumes over there, a lot of sprays. Even as I'm now voicing this, I think I'm smelling of the perfumes that I took some time to sample over there. Yeah, it was really they're fairly priced. Majority range below 900 shillings. It's between 400 shillings to 900 shillings, and of course their majority downstairs as well in the ground floor. But guys are really buying them, and yeah, the offtake is the shelf offtake is very fast because of the pricing. Majority actually get to buy for resale, so they're doing very well. Now shifting over there, those are small bags again. So they're quite as I said, there are over 10 aisles occupying all these bags, luggage, basically the entire luggage category, the bags, the suitcases, majority of suitcases being the plastic suitcases that are the modern suitcases that are being utilized now. Suitcase going at 6600 in China Square can be bought easily at 4500 in Eastleigh, or even lower, at a lower price than that. So you do your math well and yeah, get a better deal. Yeah, so we have a number of toys over there. So toys again occupy another huge space, probably about 6 aisles of toys. So I've just picked one aisle of toys, but they're quite a number. Again, for the toys, they range between 300 shillings and 2500 shillings. So there are different types of toys depending on your preference. So yeah, you get to choose what actually works for you. So once you visit the place, you know where to go. If you need toys, you get to the first floor, and there you get your deal. Now for the sports lovers, we have trophies over here. They are still in the first floor. So in case you need to reward someone, I can't really seem to figure out the price. I had zoomed it when I was recording, but it's like it's not very clear. But majority actually are below 3000 shillings, so you can easily buy your favorite team back at home, or even here in Nairobi or wherever you are. You can just buy them a gift. Then once they play, you set up a tournament. Once they play, you get to reward them with a trophy. So there are good trophies over there, very beautiful and very affordable again. Yeah, and then we have our globe over there. So yeah, the globe is actually 400 shillings, so it's fairly priced, so you can have a look. Now as I was saying, I think since they were closed for quite some time, there are a number of shelves that have not been restocked. So as you can see over there, the shelves are actually empty. Nothing is there. The entire aisle from corner to corner. So this is a very huge space because it's a very huge and occupied space. And then here we are just to have a look at the ground floor, especially the till section, the payment section, to just have a look at what is actually going on over there. So you can see from there how things are going down at the ground floor. Not as full as it was when I was coming in, so I think most people have now left. Majority actually have just come in to sample products, to just have a look at the products. They're not really purchasing. They're not purchasing customers. So you may see the mall full, but not all these are being converted to sales. So Welcome to the second floor, and here again it's the general category and the electronics category as well. So we have electronics, we have furniture over here. So as you can see right there, it's very many seats, very many sofa sets, very many beautiful seats over there. And then of course we now have the cupboards with the TV racks, display units, very beautiful products over there, very well priced. Again, the prices are very fair, 30,000, 40,000. Some of course are very exorbitant, like beds. They are going as high as 62,000, and they're indicating that they're on offer, but that's the price that they're going at, 62,000, 70,000. So it's you to now, do your math. Well, if it works for you, definitely you need to you get to pick the product that impresses you, then you go and enjoy. But they're beautiful products. The beds are good. About whether they are really strong, whether they can withstand the second game, I don't know. I can't really figure that out, but yeah, they're very beautiful beds. Ooh, yeah, so this place is massive, it's big. I really took time walking around, and so more and more beds again. Just visit the place. You'll never be disappointed. You'll definitely get something that you need. So for those guys who love some outdoor activities, I mean, you have your house, you have your gazebo, you have some space out there that you just need to swing a bit. So you have some nice seats over there that you can, buy and use to swing out there, or maybe in your balcony, or just whichever spot that you choose to place them. So again, they range from 10,000 to 30,000, so you can just pick what fits you and get to enjoy. And then again, more seats over there. This was going at I think 170,000, that sofa. So and more varieties over there. These are recliner seats. The prices are really huge. So and I think like that one is 179,000. So it's a recliner 3-in-1. So you can see I'm trying to zoom the electronics section before we get there. We'll definitely get there to have a look at what these guys are buying, and maybe get to sample a few products over there, so that you get to see how much is a TV going at, how much is the fan going at. So basically that's what we're doing. So let's just get to the electronics section and have a look. Are they really as affordable as we are told? They're not affordable. That is my take though. They're not very cheap. And again, now when it comes to varieties, especially in the electronics section, based on my experience as a retailer, I can guarantee you they're not doing well as far as electronics are concerned. Especially when it comes to varieties, the assortment is very low. I think they have Cynics products, they have Hotpoint products, and hair products. So those are the three major brands that they are stocking. Looking at maybe their pricing, it's not very fair either. So the pricing is not good in the electronic section. The assortment is very poor because they have a very few varieties of products. So yes, I think I saw some Samsung fridges as well, but they are not very many. I did not see, especially LG, I did not see LG products in there. I did not see Hisense products in there, because again, those tend to do very well. So as you can see, those are Hotpoint subwoofers. They're retailing at around 15,000. So they're very few, especially when it comes to the sound. They're not doing very well in the sound subcategory under the electronics category, because I think it's only Hotpoint, and they have like 5 units of products, 5 units of sound, 5 units of don't know whether to call them soundbars or woofers, but they're like 5 units only, so they're not doing very well. Then of course there we have a look at cookers. So they are quite a number. They are They do have tabletops, and then of course these are the cookers. They have the 3-in-1, and then they have the 4x2. I don't know whether to call them that. Zile ziko na meko nne, and 2 plates for electricity. Yeah, so then of course, yeah, the category is not really well stocked as expected, but I'm hoping that they'll get to improve with time as more customers keep purchasing from them. So probably they'll get to sit down, reevaluate, and probably come up with a better strategy of managing the electronics category, especially the hair brand, as I just said. So those are the brands that they have. Customers are still flocking the space because they want to have a look, they want to sample, they want to know what is actually being what's actually being sold over here, and maybe they'll get a better deal. If they do get a better deal, definitely they'll get to buy. Yeah, and then we do have a few, I don't know whether to call them wall units really, but the price is around 4,400, 5,400. Yeah, and then another set of furniture. So that is there is a till at every floor. So that is the till at the second floor. It really helps people. You don't have to go queue in the ground floor because it's a very busy place. So if you're at the second floor, you can make your payments from there and walk out with your products. So we're back to the ground floor. We just want to sample the ground floor so that you get to know which categories form part of the ground floor. So the ground floor has very many aisles. There are over 30 aisles on the ground floor. So you can easily get lost when walking around in the ground floor. So first things first, I think we go to the electronics section. So about 5 to 6 aisles contain electronics section. This the electronic I don't know whether to call them SDS. They normally call them SDS, small appliances, the ones that are in this floor. And then of course the hardware. So it's basically a general category again. So this is the hardware section. We do have a lot. I can't really call it as stationery section because there are no books. You've only seen tapes, but majority of these are just screws, cable ties, and all that. So you see screws and more screws over there. So this is a hardware section, and a lot of products. You can see ladders over there. So it's basically the hardware section, and a lot of products are here. So let's just give them their props. When it comes to stock in the general category, there are varieties, very many varieties. So mafundi, this is a place to be, man. You see, there are a lot of products that they have over there. So I may not be privy to the prices that they get them at, especially in town. So you can come here for a deal. You can come and compare if it's a deal for you or not. But we'll definitely give them their props. When it comes to the hardware category, the general categories, they have the assortment, they have the right products. About the right price, I don't know, but for the products, they really have the right products in that general category. Yeah, so let's keep moving and let's have a look further. I wondered, this wheelbarrow is going at 9,200 shillings. So I was wondering, I mean, we have guys at Mudhurwa, we have guys at Gikomba selling wheelbarrows at 3,000 shillings. So I'm wondering, instead of buying a wheelbarrow at 9,200 over here, why not go there and buy 3 wheelbarrows and get to promote the hustlers? Ama namna gani watu wangu? Yeah. So let's still keep moving, keep walking around. Let's look at the crockery category. A lot of people have been talking about the cups, the glasses over there, the plates over there. So we need to come and equally get to have a look at the crockery section and maybe give our comment as well. Is it really worth what people have been talking about? So again, you can see shelves are empty. That means either they've depleted or they do not have the products. So I'm assuming that they have sold out. That is why majority of shelves are actually empty at this hour. Yeah, so let's just move on. You can see that is the crockery category, the measuring jars and all that. So guys are just picking around and making their picks and enjoying. I do not really have much interest here because yeah, when it comes to men, you just buy what you find. So I didn't really pay much attention to this category. So again, more shelves are empty. I'm assuming people have just bought everything. So those are glasses, small glasses that you can use in the house. They're going at around 200 shillings per glass. It's a fair price, so to say. But again, the people go to Kamukunji tend to argue differently. Personally, I've not been to Kamukunji, so I don't know. I can't really make an argument on whether the prices over there are very cheap because I don't know. Yeah, so more varieties over there for glasses, especially wine glasses and all that. But again, you can see the shelves are empty, which means these products must have sold out. And if they've sold out, then that translates to good prices, because if the prices were that bad, then they couldn't have run out. So more general category. As I said, this floor is basically made of general category hardware, a bit of electronics, the SDS, and the crockery section. So it's basically general. So China Square is majorly made up of general category. That is what I've noticed. Yeah, so let's keep moving. Let's just keep checking out the place. These are a few towels over here, so let's just have a look at the towels. How much are the towels going at? They affordable? Can someone easily get to purchase them, or how are things over there? And majority of the towels are actually white. So the men who don't like doing this cleaning, it will be very hard for you to manage the white towels. So just to zoom in and have a look at the prices. The prices range from around 250 shillings per piece of towel. This other one I think goes for 1280 as well. Then there are small towels, of course, going at around 400 shillings. But majority of these towels are white, so you need to be really cautious. If you're buying them, you need to know how to manage them. Yeah, so again, more of the general category. So as I've said, it's basically a general category. More than 10 aisles are occupying the general category in this floor. Electronics occupy around 6 aisles. More than 10 aisles actually have brushes, mops and everything, plastics in this floor. So plastic seats and everything. So basically this floor is occupying the general category. So something that is very unique and noticeable, I was looking for fridges to see milk, to see water. I mean, unfortunately I didn't find any. So there are very few foodstuffs over here. Sorry for that. Very few foodstuffs are stocked here. We'll have a look as we finish the video. So let's get to the flower category. So there are a lot of flowers over here, but they're actually not genuine flowers or real flowers, but they're artificial flowers. But the category of flowers is very huge. Let's just have a look at the balls before we shift to get to look at the flowers. So the way they have arranged their categories, actually I'm impressed, because they have the balls here. On the opposite aisle, you've pumps over there that you can use to now pump the balls with air. So they've really organized the aisles very well. And then there is very unique there are very unique artworks over there, as you can see. I forgive the director, because I think I didn't shoot them the right way, so some of the images are not really as clear as it could have been. But sometimes filming is not allowed in such outlets, so the way we film, sometimes you film while hiding your camera so that it's not very visible, to avoid questioning. So sometimes that's why we may not have really the best of shots that you guys could have wished to get. But I'm really hoping that this is still coming through. Yeah, I was talking about the flowers. So eventually here we are on the artificial flowers. So it's a whole range of, again, I think 6 aisles full of artificial flowers. So These guys on space, they really have massive space, and they have really utilized the space in having the different categories, especially in the general category. They've different assortments. They very, these are flower vases, very nice flower vases. So in case you need to buy flowers, yeah, get to pick them from this point. Then of course there are wall clocks over there. Most guys nowadays don't buy wall clocks since they tend to utilize their phones. They don't buy calendars, they don't buy watches, they rely on their phones. But still, for the beautification of your house, you still need to grab a clock, a wall clock, and you can get them here at between 400 shillings to 1200 shillings. Very nice wall clocks, so they are fairly affordable. So let's again get back to our artificial flowers. They're very beautiful, though. You can hardly notice that they're artificial unless you get to touch them. That's what I'm actually doing right here, right now, just having to touch them to feel. Yeah, and then more flower vases over there. Let's now get to look at the flowers. More vases still. So as I say, they've really arranged their products very well. On the opposite side are the artificial flowers. On the opposite side you have the flower vases. So the categories get to complement each other. So you need this product, yes, this is another product that goes along with it. So that product mix is actually very nice from looking at it from a retail point of view. So very beautiful flowers over there. So let's just keep moving and getting to sample more and more. Yeah, so you can buy this for your sitting room or for whichever space you like in your house, and I'm sure you'll get to enjoy those flowers, because again, they don't need to be watered all the time because they're artificial. So you just buy ones and forget about the whole thing. So there I am, just trying to feel the flowers. More varieties. As I said, they have about 6 aisles just dedicated to artificial flowers. So it's a big deal. Yeah, man, it's a big deal. So I really hope that you're enjoying working with me in here, and that you've actually now built a picture of how these particular very famous or infamous mall, for that matter, how it looks like. You now at least have a picture of the place. So more varieties over there, still more flowers, more artificial flowers over there. More and more people are still in the mall. They're just walking around to have a look. Sunflower. Yeah, man. So there are sunflowers. Funny enough, these are equally artificial. You may think that they are real sunflowers, but they're artificial as well. So yeah, so let's move in and have a look at these other flowers over there. So more varieties. Very beautiful flowers, man. Very beautiful. Just check that out, man. Very nice. Yeah, man. So that is China Square for you guys. China Square. So tufike kwa till. Now we are the pain point. So you have done about some. Okay, actually, I don't want to really sound. I don't know how these will sound, but I bought an energy drink. The fridge where the product was, it was written 60 shillings. Getting to the till, actually got charged 70 shillings. So I was wondering, but I did not ask. I did not raise any questions. I just decided, let me just walk out. So at this till, one thing is very noticeable. Whenever customers get to pay using their cards or using M-Pesa, the cashier has to write them down, has to write the transactions down manually. Yeah, I think for tracking or something of that sort when reconciling later in the day. So they are recording every transaction, and this is really slowing on their speed of operations, because as a retailer I normally measure cashier speed. So looking at how they're operating, the speed is really very slow, and that is why most customers opt to just walk in, have a look and walk out, and maybe they go purchase elsewhere where the speed is very key. Another thing that I noted from the tills, they display 2 languages. So if it's your amount, for instance, I paid 1,000 and I was getting 930, so it's showing the change. When it's showing the change, it shows the change in Chinese, and then it shows the change in English. So everything, one side is Chinese, one side is English. Yeah, man. So here we are. We're done shopping. We're done reviewing the mall. It's now our time to walk out. So yeah, they've displayed a very good red carpet over there for customers. So yeah, there we are, just walking out of the mall. And it's at this time. So I got into this mall at around 5ish, but right now it's at around 7:20 p.m. There is the evening, and still guys are walking in, as you can see. So it's very late in the evening, guys are still walking in. So the lighting is not as good, so definitely the quality from now till the end of the video might not really be up to speed, rather it might be below the bar, sorry. It might not really be what you expect it to be, but bear with me. Yeah, because now it's late. We're out there, guys are going home, so we are now out of the mall. But you see, guys are still coming in, guys are still walking in, meaning they have not had enough of the mall. And majority of the people coming in are actually just coming to experience the mall. They're just coming to have a look. Ile mall yenye serikali ilikuwa imefunga for quite some time, how is it looking like right now? Are the prices that cheap as we were promised, or things changed? But I guess things changed. Previously we were told they were very cheap, but right now it's not really cheap. So we are now out here. You can see the parking section is still full. Guys are still coming in, and of course others are leaving. So that's China Square, China Mall for you guys. I really hope you've enjoyed the whole episode, and if you've enjoyed, guys, please subscribe, share, let more and more people get to have a look, let more and more people get to know about what we do. So basically it's your channel, Savik TV, it's your host Savik over here. Yeah, and I really wish to appreciate if you've got with me to this moment, then you've really been patient with me, and I don't take that for granted. So give the video a like, comment, share, and ask more people to subscribe. Let's grow the community. Yeah, and there we are. Now we are on the road going home, and yeah, business is booming for the border guys, and everyone else, all the people operating over here. So yeah, and there we are. We've just left Yon City for home. So bye bye, peace out, guys.